Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I just keep getting interrupted. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, welcome to my channel. It's Kanya Flybug, aka Bernie Zia. Anywho, the subject that I want to talk to you guys about today isn't exactly what I had in mind for my first, like, real, like, chat, but it is what it is. I was on YouTube earlier, and actually I was on Facebook, and one of the YouTubers that I follow reported that she had been assaulted. She was walking her dogs, and some white guy rode by her on a bike or something, and like barked at her, and then he popped her in the back of the head like really hard, and kept hiking. And it's like, really? Do you know how dangerous that is? And it's so fucking uncalled for. And I mean, this particular YouTuber, she's just as sweet as can be. She's a little thing, you know, but she's sweet as can be. She's of mixed race. I mean, her mom is black, her dad is white. Um, it, you know, it just hurt my heart, and it kind of gave me like some flashbacks of my personal experiences with dumbasses. I mean, I don't know if this particular white guy, I don't know if it was, you know, racially motivated. He saw a person walking and had an afro and was like, oh, I'm going to pick on this person. Or if he was just like, oh, I'm going to have some fun. Not caring if that person was black or whatever. Because, I mean, obviously, if he's coming behind her, he didn't see her face. But, you know, and then for him to literally put his hands on her, that's assault. Hello? It, it just, it makes me so sad that, you know, that people suck in such a way. You know, they treat people horribly. And it's like, would you want somebody to just walk past you and just hit you? Really? Who? Sorry, my cat. He's scratching on the carpet. Anyway, Cosmo. Oh, now he's up. There he is. It's not the carpet. He's chilling on the chair over there at Daddy's desk. Anyway, it just it just made me like think back on to like all the experiences that I've had in my life that were either racially motivated or just really fucking mean. And, you know, I mean, in my life alone, I've had, I mean, when I was a little kid, I was walking to the store, and this group of white guys drove past me, and they threw eggs at me. And I'm like, I didn't understand what I had done to deserve such treatment. You know, there was another time when I was younger that another group of white guys driving by, and why is it always white guys? What is that? I love white people. I mean, I love everyone, but really, what is going on with the white men? I don't understand. Anywho, they drove by and they were like, go back to Africa. And I was like, how can I go to some place I've never been? I don't, even though now I've been to Africa, but still, at the time I was like, what the hell? I'm like 6 years old walking. What? I didn't understand. I mean, there was this one time when I was walking with my best friend, and she's Hispanic, you know, fairly shorter than me. And, you know, this white guy thought, you know, I was bothering her, thought I was like a bum or something. And he was just like, oh, are you, you know, is she bothering you? And she was like, it's my best friend, get the fuck away from me. And it's like, and he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, you know her? Yes, what? Really? Really? I mean, there was another time that I was walking with the same best friend and her daughter, who looks white because her father is white. And, you know, this other group of white guys drove past us and was like screaming all sorts of crap at us. And like, her daughter was kind of traumatized. She was just like, why did they do that? And we were like, child, we don't know. And it's sad that, you know, you can't just walk across the street or walk down the street or just be yourself, be in your own element, and be harassed for what you look like. It's, I mean, I have such high hopes for like humanity, but at times like this, it's kind of like people suck. We don't even deserve saving. We don't deserve. Not if we're gonna be like this. It's just like, you know, it just. I mean, I'm sure that scared her. Like, she was so upset. The poor YouTuber. She was just upset and crying and just disturbance after disturbance. And like I know how that feels. I mean, earlier part of this year, I also, do some driving, and I was driving, in a primarily white part of um, the state, and the cops pulled me over, and basically, you know, my take on it was that they told me that I'm sorry, my cat is weird. What are you doing, Cosmos? What are you doing? He is tweaking. I don't know. Anyway, um, no, I was up and they pulled me over, and a few weeks before that, I was at my job and someone had stole the license plates off my car. So I had to go and get new ones and all this stuff. So apparently in their system, the plates that were on my car were stolen. And because that's what it was in the system, because some person at the office didn't do it correctly. And so I was like, really? So after the whole ordeal was, over and done with, the officers that pulled me over, after me explaining it to them and then, making sure I didn't have any warrants and all this stuff, the officer told me that I would have a less likely time, or what did he say exactly? He said that I would have a less likelier chance of getting shot if I had all of my documents in order. And I was just like, what? What? So I forged a complaint, and when I called, the officer that I spoke to said that, the officer followed everything to the T, but because when, they pull you over when there's a problem with the vehicle, say, they get a flash that something's stolen or something, they're actually supposed to draw their weapons when approaching the vehicle. And I was like, are you kidding me? I can't even imagine being pulled over and have a gun stuck in my face. I can't even imagine. Like the trauma, the therapy, the years of therapy that I would have to go through to get over that certain type of encounter, it would be life-changing. I would never trust another cop ever again. Anytime I saw a police officer, I would be ready to like run the other way. And I'm innocent, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel this YouTuber's pain, and I cried. I even sent her a message, and I guess, I kind of felt weird about doing that, but I was like, it's appropriate enough. I mean, she's in pain, and, she's awesome. So let me send her a message on Facebook. And I was just like, I'm sorry that you went through this, and, it's just sad that we can't live, just like everybody else. I was bawling. I was a big, goofball, but, yeah, it just, it's just sad. I mean, she's going through some other stuff in her life too. So, it's kind of like, this was the straw that broke the camel's back. It's just like one thing after another, and it's like, dude, why? So, I don't know. I don't know. I just thought I'd share that. I mean, and it just disturbed me. It like sat on my heart like all day. Like I heard her little story at like 1 or 1:30 my time or something like that. And I was at work and I was taking a little break, and so I was listening to her experience, and I was just like, oh my God. And it just kind of like, you know, and then, my job called me and was like, oh, this is what's going on. And I was just like, and then I started crying there too, because I mean, there's some problems going on and, that are unsettling to me. And I'm just like, oh my God, what is going on with the human race? I am so like sad to be a human right now. And it's like, uh, it just hurts my heart how people can be so neglectful and be so hideous to other people. I mean, we're all we have. We're all we have. It just, I don't know. I don't know. Tata, Mimi, Mimi. Hi, Cosmos. Say hi. Hi. Yes, I'm sitting here in my pajama shirt, so I'm getting comfortable. And I am freezing. And this is the warmest room in this like apartment. And it's like freezing. I'm like so cold. I don't, I had like a migraine earlier and I still have a migraine and I actually felt kind of sick. Like I woke up this morning. I'm sorry, I'm a rambler. Get used to it. I woke up at like 3 this morning and couldn't go back to sleep. Like my stomach was just killing me and I was just like, I had like a migraine. I was like, I thought I was gonna throw up. And then I was just like, okay, I feel better. All right, I'm going back to sleep. And then Kitty jumps on the bed and is like pawing my feet and kneading them. I'm like, please lay down. Please go to sleep. So he goes to sleep and then my alarm goes off. And I'm like, so, ugh. So I get up and I'm just like, I don't even want to go to work. I can't. I'm so tired. Oh my God. Oh my God. And like my stomach is just like, I kill you. Oh, I kill you. What you gonna do? I'm just like, oh, leave me alone, please. And then I'm just like freezing and like in my car driving to my job. I'm just like, ooh, I'm like, I've got my satin cap on because I'm like trying to protect my little hairs, and I got my hat on, and then I've got my gloves on, and I'm all like zipped all up like this, and I'm still driving like freezing. I got the heat on, and I mean my face is warm, but I'm still like brrr, I'm like my teeth are chattering. I'm like, oh my God, it is so cold, and it's terrible. Anyway, um. I guess that's all. I just wanted to share that, you know, that my heart goes out to her and anybody else who has experienced similar situations. Know that you're not alone. Know that you don't deserve it. Know that hopefully things will get better and that, you know, hopefully soon we won't have to continue tolerating the bullshit. You know, it's all we can hope for. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, oh, and here comes our dog. Is that a Moy? Are you a Moy? Come say hi, YouTube. Hi. Say hi, YouTube. She must need to go outside. Anyway. Anyway, I will talk to you wonderful people later. Bye.